Alright guys, what's up? Welcome to another video on my channel. We're back. Well, we're not really back. We're not really playing since, the beta's been stopped. It's ended. So, we're doing a review on my channel today, which I've not done for a little while, actually. So, obviously now we're in the final life cycle, the final season of Black Ops 6, Season 6, The Haunting, which, by the way, it's going so well for me right now. I'm absolutely loving Boottown. I'm loving the guns, the Merrick, 5.56, and the MP40 Oshot is a Dresden 9mm. Now, before I go into how I feel about Black Ops 7, I want to talk about the whole SBMM situation, the whole operator packs, the Battlefield 6 and stuff like that. So, on the 10th of October, Battlefield 6 is released, and it's doing extremely well, stopping cheaters from getting into the game. Like, it activates pretty quickly. The detection on their software is extraordinary. I don't play Battlefield 6. I've not played Battlefield since Battlefield 1, I think, on the Xbox One. I didn't mind Battlefield. I don't mind it, but I'm more of a good player. It's what I grew up on, and it's what I prefer. But yeah, obviously since then, Treyarch and Activision had obviously noticed that, and how the players were basically talking crap about Treyarch, which is, it's actually absolutely pretty funny. But, this competition actually is a benefit for us COD players. It's a benefit for the community, because they're going to listen, they're going to improve and stuff, they're going to do stuff that they never thought they would in their minds. So, like, obviously, within the Black Ops 7 beta, like, the last few days, they had the open mosh pit, which was less SBMM or skill-based matchmaking, and they had more of the lobbies, more consistent, more the same players, so you can still have the same rhythm, the same feeling, keep that kill streak going and stuff like that. But, obviously, I didn't really have a problem with it. The whole skill-based matchmaking to me, it felt kind of redundant. Just ridiculous. Obviously, I did have the feeling that, after like 3-4 games of like clocking off and doing absolutely brilliant constantly, I would get thrown into a game or two where I would absolutely get dog crapped on. I'm trying not to swear as much, but here we are. I'm probably gonna swear. Just expect it. So I found that as a way to get better myself, and that's why I didn't mind it, because it was always pushing me to my limits. Always trying to get better, always trying to react quicker, move faster, aim better. So that's why I don't really mind the restricted SBMM. And obviously I do feel like it could have been moderate, but not as strict as it was. Still having a presence, but not fully restrictive. If they tuned it down a bit, but kept it, and had consistent lobbies, it would still feel good. Obviously, with the consistent lobbies, if some people leave, some people stay, you'd always have that refresh of players and their skill level. But basically, I really didn't mind it. But moving on, the whole conversation on the operator packs and the weird goofy skins. Now, honestly, I'm on the community side on this one. Some of the skins that were released during the life cycle of Black Ops 6, I wasn't a fan of. They look too stupid to be in a Call of Duty game. That's made around the military fighting and stuff like that. So, the only skins that I actually bought were Weaver's skin. I wouldn't say it's a bike, I would more say it's like a futuristic operator that had the red glow on it, the one that I mainly use, that you've seen in some of the videos that I've posted on, like, unlocking skins, camos for the guns in Black Ops 6. That's one I'm in, and then there was a paintballer one for one of the skins, which is another one that I mainly use. They aren't too ridiculous to not be in like a Call of Duty game, but they are a little bit too out of frame for the whole military genre, that first person genre that this is supposed to be. So yeah, I'm not too bothered about the skins, but some of them were just really ridiculous. I mean, um, some of the Maya skins, some like the event passes, like American Dad, the whole cell shaded and animated skins, they were ridiculous. You know, I wanted a John Wick skin. Now I'm pretty sure we all would have enjoyed a John Wick
Kill
skin.
confirmed.
Obviously, they did do
Show some initiative.
the ballerina
Taking
skin. That
notice.
was I can't remember what it was called. But it was a skin that was in the John Wick universe that had an event in it. I think it was season 3, season 4, I think, if I remember correctly. I forget the name of it, but anyway, we're gonna go talk about the guns and stuff like that for Black Ops 7 now. So let's just about get into it, shall we? I tried out a good mix of guns, not really delving too much into them. Like, I didn't try the LMGs, I didn't try the shotguns or the secondaries. But I used the M15, the MXR 17 assault rifles, the Peacemaker, the M8A1, the Ryden 45K, and then the SVG sniper. They all felt really well to me. The M15 was a brilliant gun. I didn't use it that often, but as you can see here, obviously the beta legend, what you got, it was a weapon blueprint that you got for level 30. It was a mix between an SMG and an AR. Very, very powerful. It really was. I enjoyed it when I used it for that limited time towards the end of the Black Ops 7 beta. But I used the MX17 more than that. So let's talk about it, shall we? So the MXR 17 was the gun that I used most of the playthrough of the Black Ops 7 beta lifecycle that I enjoyed. Obviously, you can see that it's a max level. It's got really great accuracy with the attachments that I had. It was decent at long range. It was decent at mid range, but it was kind of a tough gun to use close range because there was such fast guns like the Peacemaker, the M15, the Ryden, and other guns. But I really preferred this gun because it felt really well to me. It kind of felt like the M4, the Kilo, and the assault rifles that I'm used to from Black Ops 6 and other guns from previous titles. Obviously, you can see the clips here that from what I'm using. I absolutely love this gun, and it's probably gonna be the first gun I get gold on, specifically from the assault rifles, because it's such a good gun. It really, really is. I absolutely love it. Okay, so I'm in a game. I am in Cortex. One of my favorite maps in the beta so far.
Go loud, Black Ops.
So hopefully I can show you a decent play of this. He moved. I'm just terrible right now because I've not played all this.
Now we have to keep it.
Scout pulse ready.
Oh, okay. If you guys didn't know, there's a ticket spot here. I don't know, I just don't like shotguns. I've not used shotguns properly since Black Ops 3.
Hostile UAV established above.
Try it. You're gonna go on.
It was at this moment he messed up.
Okay, bro, it's time to jump off a cliff. I thought I was somebody else there, but nope. Oh, you didn't jump off. Okay. The legendary M8A1, the 4-round burst assault rifle, returns from Black Ops 2, but now it is classed as a marksman rifle, which is a little shock, but not too really. Since it's returned, it's still excellent. It's still powerful from mid to long range. Obviously, depending on what attachments you are using now, it could be a little bit reliable close range, but it's still not as good as close range as I still remember. Obviously, it was such a powerful weapon, and in Black Ops 2. It's still handled very well in Black Ops 7 in the Black Ops 7 beta. Um, it was very powerful. I would think it. I would say it's better than the M15. But obviously, that's my opinion. Obviously, the M15 was the meta in the beta. Shall I say it? As I say it, as these people call it now, meta. Oh well. So basically, it's still a very competitive gun. It really is. It's such it's there's no words kind of describe how gorgeous this gun is, and it still is. It's it's what I remember it is. It's not changed much apart from the Maxim rifle, and obviously tuning's a bit different, but it's handled very well. It really is, and I love it. I really love it. The VS Recon. Sniper rifle. It's a bolt action sniper rifle. It's a good it's a good sniper. It's all I can really say. Now like if we're going to comparison to BO6 to BO7, I prefer the BO6 snipers so far. But as you can see, apparently I've been running the sniper level 13 with no attachments. So as you can see here, I'm just trying to mix match. But it's about action, as I mentioned. It is a good gun. Would I probably use it? Yeah, I would use it over the 3-round burst sniper rifle that we have. Now I want to go into another sniper that's a score streak, which is controversial as major, but we will get into that. We will get into that. I've not used it yet. I don't think I will use it, but the sniper rifle, it's convenient. It really is such a good gun. The way it feels is decent. It really is. Watch these two clips.
Hostile marksman.
Hardpoint is active.
You were
We
number
control the
one on my
hardpoint.
list. Enemy movement. Let him roar.
Alright, a new addition to the Black Ops 7 is the overclock. Basically, it allows you to modify a field upgrade or a score streak in two different ways. They're all good. There could be improvements, but it is a new addition that I really do like in Black Ops 7. Obviously, I've not used any of them. Actually, that's a lie. I've used two of them, the Sim Shot and the ammunitions box. They were pretty well. They were decent. They were the ones I really used in the beta because it's whatever. I prefer my Sim Shot. It's become a constant thing that I use in Black Ops 6 is a Sim Shot to keep going in one life. So the perks, they're all basically the same. Not too much different. Obviously, dexterity is very well known one. It's very good in this game. It was in the beta. It was a really good perk to use. Obviously, with Tac Sprint now not being in the base game of Black Ops 7, they've added it as a perk that allows you to keep Tac Sprint. I don't mind it. There's definitely a lot of perks that boost your overall movement speed, your jumping capabilities, your sliding, and other stuff like that. So the specialties have changed just slightly. They've added 3 new ones. They've had a hybrid combat specialty, which I'm using at the moment, and they also have a scout and an operative. It is a cool addition as well. I really do like that. I really do love that. Okay, so moving on. Okay, so moving on to the score streaks of the Black Ops 7 life, the beta or the full game, because I don't think they're going to change it, apart from maybe a few improvements here and there. But they also had the overclock system, which You know, I liked how they just didn't keep to the field grades and actually had it for the score streaks as well. Now, I didn't use many of them. The only one I used, only one. I mean, the only three that I used was the Scout Pulse, the Counter UAV, the Skewer, Watchdog Halo, and the very last one. Sorry, not three, but those set of score streaks is the ones that I used. Now, I had experience with all of them. The dog was pretty fun to watch. Obviously, it's got its own sentry mode, which is cool. The Rhino I saw once, that was completely terrifying. It really was. I ran out of there straight away. But it was very, very powerful. It really was. But basically, I think they've done okay, apart from the Gravemaker sniper rifle score streak, because I didn't use it personally, because, you know, I was like, I'm not going to use it because it seems overpowered, and it was overpowered from the clip on YouTube from COD Next of the streamer shooting people and taking people out through walls with the heat signature. It was a one shot, but it had a slow charging time. Obviously, I think that was sort of the balance that they're going for, but the overclock has a faster charging time, which might seem a bit overpowered, because I know for a fact when the full game releases and they've made their improvements to everything that needs to be done. Obviously, they were doing rapid feedback and rapid improvements in the beta, but when obviously now it's closed now, I'm pretty sure they're gonna do the improvements. I'm pretty sure that they're gonna make an adjustment to the Gravemaker, because for a semi-futuristic game, semi-futuristic, not fully futuristic, I think the Gravemaker, I believe is the pronunciation, but it seems too far futuristic being a semi-futuristic game, since it's a sequel to Black Ops 2 with David Mason being the protagonist. Obviously, David Mason is Alex Mason's son, codename Section. But yeah, I think that was the only score streak that I have a real issue is the Gravemaker. Rhino could be improved, could be a little bit less intimidating. But apart from that, they did pretty well. Obviously, that's my opinion, but they could definitely make improvements here and there. Overall, with the clocking system and the score streaks even, they could make improvements. Different field grades, they could change them. A few of them seemed a bit repetitive here and there in certain situations, but with the Black Ops 7 maps, the beta only consisted of Blackout, Cortex, Exposure, Imprint, the Forge, and Torsion. The early beta, we didn't have Imprint or Torsion, we just had Blackout, Cortex, Exposure, and the Forge. Now, the Forge seems to be the most popular one, from what I would say from a player standpoint, because whenever that was there in the lobby, when you can choose which map you want to go to, the Forge always seemed to win. And I absolutely loved it myself. It was such a beautiful map. It really was. The 3-lane in the middle with the turning point, and you can obviously wall jump into the 2 windows on either side. I absolutely love the map. Obviously, Torsion, as you're seeing in the gameplay, is probably my second favourite map. Blackheart being my third. They all do have the track feeling. It's sort of a blend between, personally, I would say IW, AW, Black Ops 3, Black Ops 4, and Black Ops 6, all mixed together, and they're really beautiful. Even in the clip that you're seeing, Torsion obviously being is it Japanese? Or I think it's Japanese or Korean map. Correct me if I'm wrong, but it looks to me more Japanese than anything. But Torsion was a beautiful, beautiful map as well. More closer than certain others like Exposure and Cortex. But obviously, moving on to the actual full maps that are releasing, with the launch of Black Ops 7 was and is Colossus, Den, Flagship, Homestead, Paranoia, Retrieval, Star Express, Hijack, Raid. Obviously, they're included with the ones I've already listed. Obviously, those being Blackheart, Cortex, Exposure, Imprint, The Forge, and Toshin. Now, obviously, there is Skirmish 2020 maps coming as well. I don't know what that is. I can't remember what they are. I don't know if I can't remember if I've named them or not already. Obviously, I don't play Skirmish, so I wouldn't have a clue. But obviously, so like there's leaks in Dry Dock as one of the maps. There could also be a few others. Obviously, Nuketown 2025 is coming back, which I'm excited for. I play Nuketown religiously. It's the only map I play. You know, boo at me, cry at me. I love Nuketown. I absolutely do. It's my favorite map, and you're not gonna get me off it. You're not gonna get me off it unless you take it off the game. Yeah, you're just not gonna get me off it. But apart from that, I absolutely love the Black Ops 7 beta. Apart from the issues that I've spoke about, and obviously the SBMM situation, the Battlefield 6 situation, which I see as a plus and a negative for us as a community as a whole for gamers. It was such a good game, and I think the whole situation has been over-exaggerated just slightly, just a bit too much. Obviously, if we keep pressuring Treyarch, they will be forced to listen to us, and obviously with Battlefield 6, they're still going to be forced to listen to us because they want the player base to keep playing the game. They don't want to lose players, so they're going to listen to us either way. So now that I've got this over and done with, thank you guys so much for watching, and sorry if I seem a bit off pace here with the script that I've wrote, because obviously I wrote and had the script since I was unwell 2 days into the last few days of the Black Ops 7 beta, so I was completely screwed for the last few days. I didn't play as well, but I really enjoyed making this video, just getting my opinions out, how I felt about the game, what I loved, what I didn't like, the situation, obviously, that I've mentioned. I'm going to mention again because, it's a bit repetitive. But, yeah, don't forget to subscribe, and I shall see you guys later. Peace out, everybody.